Good morning, welcome to your Wednesday, December 6th, 10 a.m. weather briefing. Across the region yesterday, a fairly unseasonably warm day with temperatures in the lower to upper 60s. Newport News was the warm spot at 69 degrees here at Wallops. We got up to a high of 60 degrees. And then overnight last night, we had temperatures pretty much reaching their lows by 12Z this morning or 7 a.m. and those temperatures continuing to fall as well. Baltimore, the cool spot at 41 degrees here at Wallops. We're 48 degrees, but we've fallen even farther into the mid-40s. Precip-wise, Dover saw the most at 1/4 of an inch here at Wallops, 0.14 inches of rain, and then mostly cloudy skies to our north and cloudy skies for the rest of the region. 46 degrees as of 9 a.m. this morning under cloudy skies. Our upper air sounding from 12Z this morning, showing a northwesterly wind at 23 knots and shifting more to a westerly to southwesterly component as we go up through the atmosphere. Our wind max right now out of the southwest at 82 knots at the 25,000 foot level. Our freezing level this morning at 12Z was at 8,500 feet. 12Z surface analysis depicting that cold front that moved through the area this morning, beginning to move offshore. It actually will be stalling a little bit farther east and south of its current position. Rain showers are also pulling farther offshore as well, and we won't be seeing any more rainfall for the remainder of the day, just averaging out mostly cloudy to cloudy skies with the cold front stalling offshore and weak high pressure building into the region. Our satellite radar overlay showing winds out of a northwesterly component, a little breezy, but not as breezy as what we had been seeing farther off to our northwest this morning, where they had wind gusts up above 30 miles per hour, some even reaching into the upper 30s. We did hit the 30 mile per hour mark around 6:30 this morning, but winds have pretty much fallen off as we've gone through this morning. They'll continue to diminish through the later portions of this morning and into the afternoon time frame. Temperatures also dropping down into the mid-40s. Should expect to see those temperatures drop just a little bit more and then rise back up into the mid to upper 40s for today. We've already pretty much reached our daytime high in the lower 50s today, but temperatures falling again and hovering in the lower to mid to upper 40s for our temperatures for the remainder of the day. So as you look at our Wednesday midday planner, again, weak high pressure building into the area, this cold front stalling just offshore, and most of the precip lingering just along that frontal boundary. We'll see a good amount of cloudiness over the region. That'll continue into the overnight hours as well. Will be a weak area of low pressure that'll be riding along this frontal boundary overnight tonight. Can't rule out the chance that we might see a slight chance of some light precip get thrown back over the region. Doesn't seem very likely at this point, so we're expecting to average out mostly cloudy to overcast during the overnight hours. Temperatures dropping down into the lower 40s to around 40 degrees. Tomorrow morning starting off mostly cloudy as well, and that'll continue throughout the day on Thursday as we'll average partly to mostly cloudy and cool conditions with temperatures only in the upper 40s for daytime highs. On Friday we'll have an area of low pressure, it looks like, that'll be passing just offshore and right along the stalled frontal boundary, which will be producing a likely scenario of rainfall for us on Friday. And then as we head towards the later portions of Friday into Saturday, there is the potential that we'll start to see some rain mixing with snow, and some areas possibly changing over to all snow come Saturday as another area of low pressure passes off the coast as well. The details of that system still remain to be ironed out, as the energy associated with it just moved into the northern CONUS, and the models are only really beginning to sample that energy, so should have a better idea, and the model should be getting into better agreement as we get into the later model runs later this morning to the early afternoon, and especially during the overnight hours as well. So by tomorrow's forecast, we hope to have a better idea of terms of timing and precip type as we head into this weekend. So as we look at the next 24 hours, we're going to be green across the board. Just cloudy and breezy conditions this morning, and then mostly cloudy and unseasonably cool through the remainder of the day. And temperatures will be rebounding into the, should be dropping down to around 44 degrees before noontime, and then rising back up into the mid to upper 40s topping out at around 47 degrees with a north-northwesterly wind at 8 to 13 knots during the afternoon time frame. Temperatures will be hovering in the around 40 degrees overnight tonight under mostly cloudy and overcast skies. Do have a slight chance of a light shower after about 8 p.m. this evening. That'll carry through about 10 o'clock. And we'll have light and variable winds. Winds should begin to pick up more out of the west at 4 to 8 knots closer to 4 a.m. tomorrow morning, which should allow those temperatures to again to hover around 40 degrees, and then west-northwesterly by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning at 4 to 8 knots. Our tides are currently ½ foot above normal, and for our day on Thursday, we'll have partly to mostly cloudy skies and cooler conditions with a high of cool conditions, with a high of 48 degrees. Thursday night, mostly cloudy, becoming overcast with a slight chance of a shower around dawn with a low of 37 degrees, and that'll be associated with an area of low pressure beginning to form along the coastline just around Cape Hatteras and moving northeastward, possibly producing some precip being thrown back over the area. And then on Friday, cloudy with rain likely, possibly mixing with snow late. We'll have a high of 42 degrees, but those temperatures will be falling throughout the afternoon, which will allow for the chance for a rain-snow mix come Friday evening into the overnight hours into Saturday. So we look at the 7-day forecast. Again, the forecast uncertainty remains fairly high for Friday night and as well as on Saturday. Mainly due to timing differences and also the location of the area of low pressure. There is a good amount of cold air that will be drawn over the region. It's just how much of it actually and how far south it's able to be pulled down before that precip gets out of here. So there's a wide range of precip type and rainfall/snowfall amounts for the local area. But right now, sticking with a rain-snow mix, could see some light accumulations farther inland here at Wallops, dusting to possibly an inch max right now, but not really throwing out really any snowfall amounts for an official forecast yet, as there's quite a good deal amount of uncertainty. On Sunday, we'll have the base of this upper level trough that will be associated with the snowfall and rainfall on Saturday rotating through the area. We'll see a chance for some snow flurries Sunday morning, and then we'll start to average out partly cloudy for the remainder of the day on Sunday, and temperatures hovering in the lower 40s for both Saturday and Sunday. And then on Monday, high pressure begins to build back into the region. See temperatures warm up into the upper 40s, 47 degrees on Monday, and then a high of 50 degrees on Tuesday under mostly sunny skies. That'll conclude the 10 a.m. weather briefing for today. We'll be back with you tomorrow morning for your daily operations weather briefing at 8:15. Have a great day.